was the first Prime Minister of India. He was a freedom fighter, a diplomat, a scholar, a writer, and a patriot. Okay, so on this occasion I would like to discuss some points about Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru, in the time of independence, there is the world is divided into two powerful blocks. One is headed by Soviet Union and another is headed by USA. At that time, India is facing lot of problems due to the partition of India. Communal violence occurred. At that time, we need the support of both powerful countries. That's why we took the policy of non-alignment, and at that time food shortage also occurred, and America helped India for this shortage of food. That means they supplied wheat to India, and we took the support of Soviet Union also. With the support of Soviet Union, we became a nuclear power also. In the science and technology, USSR helped us, and in many fields, both the powerful blocks helped us. And Jawaharlal Nehru was a true patriot, and how he contributed many projects are started in the time of Jawaharlal Nehru. And now present Modi government is claiming that all the developments occurred because of BJP, but it is not correct. Foundations started by Jawaharlal Nehru only, and many projects were undertaken under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. So many projects, dams were constructed, and 5-year plans were introduced. Many industries came in the time of Jawahar Nehru, IIT, IIM, and so many educational institutions started in Jawahar Nehru period. So many scientific innovations occurred during the Jawahar Nehru time, and India progressed lot due to the vision of Jawaharlal Nehru only. And his concept is to bring the social equality. Because of that reason, he brought the idea of secular, democratic, socialist republic. That is, socialist concept and secular concepts were brought by Nehru only. And the preamble, the points are written by Nehru only. Okay, so there are so many contributions are there. And we should remember Jawaharlal Nehru, and the Navodaya Vidyalaya also started in the name of Jawaharlal Nehru only, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya. That's why it is our sacred duty to remember this great personality. And on this occasion, I request the other teachers to deliver their speeches, and I request if any student is interested, please come and deliver your speech about the Jawahar Nehru.
Yeah, let's make it brief. 2 minutes.
Yeah. And our colleague teachers and beloved children, good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
I wish your children the wishes on behalf of entire staff members. Today is our Children's Day. All over India we are celebrating. Why we are celebrating, we know very well. On the birthday of our former first Prime Minister of India, and a visionary, as sir said that, visionary statesman, politician, writer, freedom fighter, patriot. As a teacher, I would look towards him as a writer. He wrote so many books also, Discovery of India, and some other books also he was written. So, being a writer, being a patriot, he used to fight for the sake of the rights of the common people. And the important thing was his father, Jawaharlal Nehru. He fought along with his father for the emancipation of India, and both were stayed in jail together in the same cell. Really, such kind of contributions, how many people used to have, really it's a big question mark. Because father ideology is different and child ideology is different nowadays. he stepped into the action, jumped into the action, and without hesitation participated to make country freedom. And through the jail also, he was communicating to his daughter, Indira Gandhi, by writing letters, how she will be grown up, how she has to learn, how she will become a good leader. Everything he was taught through the jail only. You see, such a father really having to that girl or to that lady at the time a wonderful situation. And he always been everything wanted to contribute even after getting freedom also. He did not sleep properly. That means before he is sleeping, I told you many times, on his in his bedroom left side there are two famous quotes. Do you remember anybody else? By Robert Frost. Before and minds to go before I sleep and minds to go before I sleep. Those are the words not for just for sleeping. That means in anybody's life, before we are passing away, before we are taking a long sleep, we must achieve something. We must achieve something. Really, it's a great thing. We have participated in the greatest contributions of India's district Nagarjuna Sagar 1955. My father used to tell me, I was fortunate. They went by foot and they saw him. There was laid the foundation stone. It is the world ever made the highest human constructed project. Such kind of projects, many projects were started for the sake of country. There are so many things they brought it. Unfortunately, there might be some sort of war with a nearby country like China in 1962. At that time also they participated, fought and won. Afterwards, they inclined towards the peaceful system like the Panchasila Sutras and some other things. And many things were contributed by the Jawahar Nehru. And finally, for the sake of the greatest achievement, the country forwarded many things like you may say the football conditions or technology, first priority given towards agriculture and all the things they tried their level best. Such kind of qualities, such kind of patience, nowadays we have to learn and we have to excel in their way, we have to follow their footsteps, which will be helpful for our life. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What is called dangers of China and other countries. So actually, he made one agreement with China that is known as the Panchashila agreement. But China, that is called as a breach of faith. So it violated the agreement and it occupied some parts of Arunachal Pradesh and some parts of Jammu and Kashmir. So at present also 1,30,000 square kilometers of area was under the control of China and Pakistan. So because of at that time some negligence occurred, but later the leaders realized and his daughter Indira Gandhi took the program of nuclear program and because of her reason, the first nuclear atom bomb was tested in Thar Desert. So because of their contribution is more, we should not forget about those great leaders. That's why it is our duty to remember the great leaders. So on this occasion, I request Ajnan sir also to tell some words about Jawahar Nehru.
Okay, there are also points I want to tell you. Why we celebrate November 14th as Children's Day? Why we name it as Children's Day? It's both as Children's Day because he loves children very much. Okay, so probably it is a only leader, only Prime Minister who loves children very much. Okay, many stories are there. Just you, if possible, go through various books available in the library. They are, in fact, they have sacrificed their lives. They have contributed a lot, as our first mentioned. So their contribution is whatever development we have achieved today. More than 70% of Indian development is because of their countrymen. So okay, the foundation stone for the development of our country was laid by Jawahar Nehru. Our IITs, Indian Institute of Sciences, technological advancement, industrial development. So they started in next day. So whenever you go through YouTube, nowadays the political idiots, they may propagate their contribution in different way. But take example today, their family who is Rahul Gandhi represents their family. Okay. So unlike other politicians, they earn nothing. And yesterday I was going through an article. They don't have even their own house today. So such a great people, their family members are. So he is the founder, Jawahar Nehru, and being nowadays, since our institute name starts with the Jawahar, so we should not forget in our life. And there are certain conspiracies going on. The name is to be changed. So some prefixes, suffixes are being given. But in future, we will not find Jawahar because of these political conspiracies. So, but your generation must carry their name and fame for future generations. This is the contribution made by that family, especially Jawahar. So, thank you. I wish you all the best, my dear children, and salvation.
Let me express my wishes to you on behalf of all the staff members of JNP and your parents. Happy Children's Day.
Thank you, sir.
And it's my duty to read out the message sent by Honorable Deputy Commissioner. Since it is Children's Day, he wanted to communicate with all the teachers, students, to the principals, to the Vidyalaya. So he had sent a brief message. As we nurture our Navodaya family, let us remind our students that, like a beautiful garden, each of them is unique. Each of them is unique. A garden becomes beautiful with a variety of flower, plant, and other things. So his meaning, each of you is unique. And let us nurture the talents that are present with each of the child. Each of them is unique flower, adding to the vibrancy of our community. Vibrancy of our community. That is, our community in the sense, our country at the right of Navodaya community. So every child is a different kind of flower, and all together they make this world a beautiful garden. Happy Children's Day. This is the message from Honorable Deputy Commissioner. Yeah, since it is the day, we remember two things, Children's Day. One in whose name we all celebrated Children's Day. And his contribution. He is popularly known as Chacha. Chacha Nehru. And the Hindi word Chacha stands for uncle. And their meaning of uncle is Chinnana or Pedanana. And there are different stories why this man prefers to be called as uncle. And we need not worry about those stories. But whether he loves the children or not is an issue. And again, there are arguments. He is a wonderful actor who never loves the child. He rarely finds time to spend with the children. The only source of information that he loves the children is the way he sends message to his daughter through his letters sitting in the jail. He sends letters to his daughter. He did not send letters to his daughter if he is a man with a selfish attitude. He sent those letters with a message about the people, with a message about the children, message about the beauty of the country, about the history of the country, and the location where he is staying at that particular point of time when he was drafting the letter. Later, because of the history that he represented about those places, it has become a beautiful book, Glimpses of World History. Through those stories, we understand that he is a wonderful lover of children. And there was a point from the officers of the government of India after independence that the children lacks caring, children lacks support, particularly the children of those parents who have taken part in the war, Second World War. There are many who render orphan, many who render homeless. For such children, we have to pay some attention and develop a program in the country. We are thinking of. At that point of time, an officer in the government of India suggested that the birthday of Jawahar Nehru should be celebrated as Children's Day. And on that day, it is to be us to try and promote awareness among the people of the country regarding the difficulties being faced by the children. So based on that idea, finally in 1954, we have got this beautiful day, the day to see happiness on the faces of the children. And very next year, Jawahar Nehru coined another program called Children's Film Society and started a program called Children Film Festival, so that the issues concerning the children can be represented through Children Film Festival. And based on these programs and ideas, finally we have got out a set of rights and welfare schemes for the benefit of the children. And that is what today we got the rights of the children. Now, it's my duty to tell you to understand what are the rights of the children. Someday you must have read in social sciences. Every child has got the right to life. First basic issue. Child life, right to life. Right to be cared by the parent. Now, right to education, right to have sound health, right against exploitation. There are many different types of exploitation being practiced in the outside society. Against all those atrocities, exploitations, child have got the right and you are given highest priority. And right to have equality. And right to develop as per your standards, the abilities and attitude developed by you. So you must understand that you are born equal, you are allowed to grow equal, and you are allowed to develop equal. This is the guiding program to rights of the children being propagated by the government of India. And every child now have to understand that they are equal and they have got every right and every kind of opportunity to rise in life. Let us not bring your ancestors, let us not bring your the genes to compare and to develop a kind of inferiority complex. Believe that you are equally allowed to grow. You are equally competent to compete and achieve whatever you want and try to achieve it. So being the future citizens of our country, every policymaker believes that spending upon the children, their education, their health and their care and nurture is in no way waste. In fact, it is a deposit kind of thing. So let us not hesitate and limit the spending upon the children, because you are going to take the responsibility of future India. So you have to be cared and provided every facility with all necessities. That is why every year you get all the necessary facilities within the government of India systems and particularly in the mobile. So we should never neglect your facilities. That is from our side, promise from our side. And you have to take a vote that we, the responsible students of Navodaya, will carry the message of every child who is equal, every child who is competent to develop and help others to develop, to make the India better, progressive, and modernized. That is one of the purpose of establishing Navodayas. Through you, the message of modernity, development should go. You are the torch bearers. That is why a lot of money is spent in establishing Navodayas. I hope you realize, you understand, you realize your duties and responsibilities and make this country develop. With these few words, wishing you once again happy birthday. Let's stop here. Thank you for now.
And for helping for this type of arrangement. And I thank Vice Principal Sir, office staff, I thank Principal Sir, and I thank all the students for patiently listening our words about Jawahar Nehru. Thank you, one and all.